Pete, thanks for the likes. Thanks for the likes, guys. Oh, thank you for the rose. I appreciate it. Oh, you printed the horse in black? That's awesome. Yes, I would love to see pictures of that one. I love black horses. I want to do the next like coat color I want to do for the horses. I want to do like an Appaloosa or a paint because I love those. But I wanted to start with like something really basic for the first coloring, you know? You can send them to like my Facebook or Instagram, or if you happen to be on Discord, you can send them to me there too. Oh, a bit blaze on its face. That's awesome. That sounds lovely. Awesome, I'm glad they looked okay. And Lorna, this is hopefully a model to be had soon in the future. I am trying to figure out, playing with mechanics of how I would want to do bird wings. Like more detailed and anatomically correct bird wings. So this is the playing with mechanics phase. We'll see how it goes. Thanks, Exhaustus. Yeah, this is Nomad Sculpt. I like it a lot. Lorna, this is Nomad Sculpt. This is what I typically use for all my designs. Yes, I know, right? Dude, it was a life changer when I learned that you can change the opacity of different pieces. Because like how long did it take me to learn that? I did like several flexies and sculpts until I learned about that. Shirlene, what was the question? How big is it? There we go. Thank you. This is the 12.9-inch iPad. And Selena, I am not quite sure because I do FDM printing, which is typically going to be larger pieces and flexies and things like that. And resin printing is really the best for miniatures, which I have not done any resin printing yet, unfortunately. But typically you do want a resin printer for miniatures if that helps you get started. Oh, thanks, Lorna. Yeah, I have a lot of YouTube tutorials up. I need to add some more soon. I like trying to help y'all learn new things. I got it from Amazon, the iPad. Yeah, no problem. I do. I am also like, I'm pretty fast at designing too. And so I can get multiple like bases of a design done in a day and then be sending them to the printer while to test and back and forth and testing and all that in between other things. But I'm glad that you like them and you're excited about the new things. Ooh, you're a farmer in Australia? That's awesome. Hey Hawk, how you doing? And hey Neo Koi Prince, how are y'all? I am trying to get in some prototyping for new bird wings. This is a purely mechanical phase. To test and then see and feel how it looks. And feels and moves. Yes, new Kawaii Prince. I actually been meaning to do a video about that. Because a lot of people have asked me, have like mentioned that to me. And honestly, and I played around with it. I got the new Bamboo update like just to play around with the painting feature. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't like it. At least for me, since I already know how to hook up my iPad to my print slicer, it's much easier and it ends up looking much better doing it that way. Because importing the colored OBJ from Nomad, it gets really like, it looks pixely because of the number of triangles I have to decimate down to make it like a workable file in Bamboo Studio, then means that it's not a super smooth painted file. And so I have to work with like a model that's like over millions of triangles, which I don't like to import into Bamboo Studio because it bogs everyone's computers down. But then I also can't simplify that model in Bamboo Studio once I import the painting to make it look pretty, because then that erases my painting. And then the painting in general just ends up looking much better if I can just paint it in Bamboo Studio itself. Like here, let me show you what I'm like talking about real quick. Add sphere. No, so like let's go in and like paint this guy, right? See how like pixely it looks because there's not that many triangles. But if we subdivide it a few times, it looks much nicer. Even then though, that little pixelation will show up in the Bamboo slicer. In which case, if you just colored it straight in the Bamboo slicer, like I usually do, it doesn't show up like that. Like let's go to like 1.5 million. Like that's super smooth, nice looking painting. But the other problem that I noticed with the Bamboo slicer painting thing is where you see these like faded edges, which I might be able to tune my brush to help this because I don't do a lot of painting in Nomad right now. But these little edges, bamboo picks up as multiple different colors, which is a pain. So I can cut down on the amount of colors bamboo will read, but then I still usually have to go back in here and like tick on those extra little like pixels to color them the correct way. And Neokoi, I actually just use Bamboo, straight in Bamboo Studio. I just connect it to my iPad to use my iPad as an art tablet, basically. With, here, hold please. And I have a whole video on this on YouTube about the app that I use and how I connect it. But basically, we go here, Easy Canvas, Nomad Private Lessons. Why is it on the wrong screen? It's been doing this lately where it won't open my proper screen. Display that one. There we go. So, and then see here, she has under 1 million pixels in her whole mesh because I simplified her after, like before I exported her in and after exporting her in. But even with that few triangles, look at how smooth the painting is. Like, it still comes out looking really nice. Whereas in Nomad, if I had painted her and then imported her in at this number of triangles that I want to work with, it's gonna look like really crappy and like pixely. Oh my gosh, hi Sherry. Dude, I've been all over the place. I've been having health issues. I've been moving houses for the 2nd time in a year, which is great because we're in a much better situation now. But getting all that situated, having my sister's wedding, helping my family with things. Dude, it's been so many things. But I am hoping, and like my husband changed jobs around, and so we changed like sleep schedules a little bit. But I'm hoping to like be trying to get back on here again regularly. Oh, I missed y'all too. I really enjoy getting to talk to y'all. So I've just been like chugging away like by myself in my, isolation office. But I'm really hoping to get back to streaming more consistently again because I really enjoy chatting with y'all. I think these mechanics are almost done almost ready for mechanical test. And let's do, see, these are the kind of things that sometimes my brain has a really hard time sorting out how different mechanics need to work. I appreciate it. Oh, Neokoi, I'm so glad. I love being able to help y'all learn more. Y'all need to send me questions and things of what you want to learn on Nomad, or like things that I talk about in lives that you think would be useful to have out there, because I feel like the last few times I'll like sit down to make a tutorial video and then I can never remember what to actually make tutorials about. So y'all need to let me know, because like there's so many things, right? And I want to know what's actually useful. Aw, thank you, Chiro. I appreciate it. I'm glad you like my stuff. Let's see. Can I put this between these and still work? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. I do need to cut off the bottom of that though, otherwise it's gonna get angry at me. Ooh, mainly minis, very cool. Most of them do. I like, do you mean like the flexi minis? Is that what you mean? Or like the resin minis? The flexi ones, yeah, they scale down really well. Where do I have some of my littles? Here, let me grab. Here we go. Sorry, I had my pen in my mouth. So this is my little Eros Flexi. Eros is the name of this character. So this is his 100% model scale. And this is, I believe this is like 60 or 55%. He might be a tiny bit fragile at this size, but he's still floppy and like very sturdy. I just wouldn't like totally smash him. And then like 100% leopard. I believe this is 65% leopard. I think this is 70 or 65% baby kitsune. The full scale kitsune baby is on my bag. This is 70% ferret, 100% ferret. I make them pretty hardy, pretty good to last. I think this guy is like 70% wolf and full percent wolf. And I gave a couple of my nieces a 75% scale box a while ago. And like really expecting it to break at some point. But they have like been playing with it and all sorts of stuff, and it is still going strong, which makes me very proud. So it has survived the like 5 months of 4-year-old play. Oh, I appreciate it. Glad. Happy to hear it. I'll see you over there soon then. Let's see. What is my brain doing? Clone that. Let's rotate that. Okay. I'm going to export all of this and also just the skeleton of this and see how it does movement wise. And then see how I can build off of that. I'm like such a visual, like tactile person. Sometimes if I'm working on new mechanics like this, I just like try to throw together a general idea and then I just have to send it to test print, and then like the first test print that I can like see and feel and like move, then I'm like, oh, this is how it actually needs to go. And usually a lot of changes happen from there. Let's see, and then going to load that. The spheres can go away. Boom. Clone join. Decimate. And we'll see if that moves differently than the other one I had. Get this. Hey, thank you for sharing. Getting this test running in my slicer real quick, and then we will start on the next things. We're going to send these guys to the P1S. There we go. Next thing. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? This one. Oops. That is running into those in there, which we don't want. Oops. Oh, yay! Thank you. Oh man, I don't know. I do have a lot of minis, mini flexies in the welcome pack. Did you join? Which tier did you join? Just the flexi one or the deluxe? Gives you more options depending on which one you got. Oh, sweet. You rock. It gets you a discount too, which is always nice. But, let me think. You have a good amount of little flexies to work with in the welcome pack. The doggies are really popular. All of the doggies are in the welcome pack, unless they're already on the site still. Those are really fun ones. The baby kitsune and the big kitsune are one of my favorites, personally. And then the baby Eros. Oh yeah, the blue dragon sea slug. Yeah, that's a fun one. That's one of my recent favorites. Here, hold on, look at him. I got him right here. Look at him. Look at how floppy he is. He's so fun. Yes. He's such a fun one. I also have the baby coming soon. I think I put my baby in the box, but the baby blue dragon sea slug is also coming. The baby glaucus dragon. He'll probably be out in June. Hey Rachel, how are you doing? Nitro, this is Nomad. Oh yeah, the book nooks are so fun. I need to do, people were asking for wolf book nooks to go with the wolf bookends, so I need to figure out what I want to do for those. There we go. Let's see if we can actually get this printing now. Okay, we're gonna send these to the P1S. They'll be done in an hour. Yes. Let me grab the pieces of my new doll that we just finished and see how she did. See, so I have her other leg and her new head. Here. This will be easier. My brims are real tight today. Fingies. good enough. And her tail. This is not the right one. This one. That's it. Right? No. This is the right one. Wow, I am... There we go. I'm tripping. That was the wrong body. Give me my leg back, ma'am. And my arm. Where did my pliers go? Who? And this is the wrong head. I'm getting myself all sorts of confused. Yeah, this is the right one. There she is. She works properly. Need to make her, give her some clothing. I might fix her hair a little. It's a little wacky. I need to smooth that out some, but she is mostly good. I love her tail. So fun. And that goes in and out very nicely. There we go, ma'am. You can sit there. And we'll work on more things. Okie dokie. Let's save. Go back to her. Let's pull her hair in a little. Okay. Now let's try exporting this head. And then we can print just that head again and see how it does. thanks for the rose. I appreciate it. Let's see. Sirius, you can go away. There you go. Yes, a mermaid. Oh, yay! I'm glad you're excited. Yeah, I have unlocked the humanoid possibilities this month with finally figuring out mechanics for my fairy and my character doll, which is the dragonoid one that you're seeing with the tail, that I'm editing right now. But now that I've figured out a humanoid system that I want, that I like for my models and mechanics, then I have all sorts of options to work on, so I'm very excited. "11 sea slugs fit on the plate at 36%. Yay, good luck. I printed the sea slugs down at 50% and they still did good, so hopefully they'll do good at 30%. But if not, the baby sea slug dragons that come out next month should do much better sizing down. Aw, thank you, Deborah. You're so sweet. And Hawk, I have no clue. I'm gonna put it up in one of the Patreon votes this month and see what y'all think. I think I said that for the last thing that you were asking about last night too. Or maybe it was still the mermaid that we were talking about. But that'll help me determine if I want to put it out or not. But I am learning that sometimes when I get the ideas in my brain, like sometimes I want to save them till y'all vote on things, but sometimes I am motivated to work on them at that moment, and so I can still let y'all vote on them even if I'm already working on them. June 5th. Well, it definitely won't be out by then, I can tell you that much. So I already have a whole lineup by then ready to go. Aw, thank you. Hold on. Hold, please. How do I pronounce your name? Chaos Dad? Is that the best way? But I'm so glad that y'all like them and that they're doing well for you. That makes me so happy. Whoa. Let's do local. There we go. Chaos Dad. Okay, awesome. Perfect. Oh, Sherry, you're so sweet. Why is this head moved off of my center line? I do not like that at all. Come here. We'll go back. That's better. Yes, Chaos Dad. The fairy is coming the end of this month. She's gonna be my first humanoid doll to kick it off. Technically, I have a set of dolls because I have her big one, medium-sized one, and a small one, depending on like how much complexity and assembly you want to do with her. And then it opens up the world of possibilities. So the mermaids, I am thinking will probably be soon, because people seem to be excited about that. I need to think about what to do with her hair, though. I want to do a different hairstyle for her, but we will figure that out. Let's see. And I want to grab this ball joint. And the rest of that leg can go away. Oh, thank you, Chaos Dad. I will. I appreciate it. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. This not the torso I want. That's the one I want. The plain one. "12 hours, awesome. Good luck, fingers crossed for you." Yes, you are getting a mermaid. Eventually, at least. I don't know exactly when, but yes, that is what we're working on right now. I'm very excited about it. Yay, Dark Side, I'm glad you're excited. And yes, Sherry, this is my Dragon Girl Cirrus. I have, she's a shapeshifter. She's from my webcomic. So she is a self-indulgent project, but what inspired me to get working on humanoids, so I'm gonna finish her. I've done dragon sculpts of her dragon form, but wanted her humanoid form as well, so I don't know when she'll come out, but she needs to go through testing and all that first anyway. Aw, thank y'all. And thank you for sharing, I appreciate it. I'm working off of her model right now, so I am taking away her little scaly bits on her hands and feet and cheeks, smoothing it out for the mermaid to add different features. Oops. Thanks, Sherry. As long as it's entertaining to watch, that's what matters, right? I need to put her fingers back. Thank you for sharing and following. I appreciate it. You can't stop watching. It's mesmerizing. I am flattered. I'm glad you like and I'm glad you enjoy watching. Oops. I have. Where did he go? Here, hold on, let me grab him. I'll show you. Here he is. He's a fun one. I like him. And he, of course, has a baby version just like all my others. Thank you. Yeah, he was a really fun one. I'm happy with how he turned out. Aw, thanks, Dragon's Blood. I'm so glad. The stars on the witch cat's hat are just hand painted, actually. make her able to sit down? You know, that's a really good question. Before I got to where I was going. Hold on. Let me think about this. So, yes. How are we gonna do this? Hold on. Let me think about her ball joint. Yes, it's exactly. Here, let me put these scales on her body while I'm thinking on this. Because that wasn't my plan, but then, like, my brain forgot what we were doing. Let's see. And we're gonna turn this around. No, you're good. That I would have regretted. I would have like gotten all the way through her, and then one of my Patreon members would have been like, "Wait, can she not sit?" And I would have been like, "Oh no, I meant to do that and forgot." So I appreciate you, because I did plan on doing that. I just forgot for a second. Let's see. Let's get some scales on her first. Let's see. Ooh, very nice. Yeah, the incense burner dragons came out so long ago. But I'm glad you're having to restock. That means you're selling them. That is always good news. Oops. Okay, let's see. What am I doing with her? I think I can take these two mechanisms. Clone. Come here. Let's do these together. Seashell for her going, that would be good. Ooh, yeah, fox incense burner. Like Firefox? Hehe. Let's see. Whoops, come back. So, ball socket, you're out of here. You're gone. You are not our favorite anymore. Sherry, I'm legit so glad that you mentioned making her sit, because it's like an obvious choice. But like my brain was not following that line of thought, but I would have extremely regretted that if I had gone on and not made her sitting like I had intended. So, you know, like sometimes the brain just doesn't brain as good as we wish it did. Like sometimes it just be like that. I know, sometimes I move too fast. I'm like, oh yeah, let's do this. This is perfect. This is working. But then I forget, and I'm like, oh yeah, like she'll be floppy. You put her together. She's doing great. And then I'll be like, wait, hold on. she needs the sitting movement. She gets the fishy movement, but not the person movement. Goodness gracious. Nope, come back. Oh my gosh, yeah, no. I could not do this with a mouse. First of all, my wrist cannot handle that. My poor wrist is all sorts of struggle busting from years of illustration work. But yeah, like even doing mouse stuff on for like painting in Bamboo Studio and stuff, I can't use my mouse for that long. It's like, no, we're not happy about this. Let's see, let's mask this off. Boop. No. Mask. There we go. Yes, this is a slightly simplified version of this joint. So instead of having that twisting motion, it's going to be in place and just do that motion. So like, this is her torso, and this would be the tail. At least that's what we're gonna try to go for. Oops. Nope, similar to the arm, I'll allow a crease in there for her hips to get a 90-degree angle in there. Yes, it is a mermaid. Yeah, I'm glad you see it now. And I'll go pull this up to allow her tail to come up. Oh, thank you, Laura. Yes, Sherry. That would be awesome. I have a lot of great authorized sellers on here that you can get one from. Oh, yay! I'm glad you got your Doberman. Awesome. yeah, doggy earrings would be so fun, Laura. Yeah, Sherry, have you looked on my Facebook page? I reshare a lot of the posts from my authorized sellers, so that makes it easier, like visual library to find people from and like see different things that they're posting. Yeah, no problem, Sherry. Yes, it's a very valid question, Sherry. It depends on which one it is, really. I try to make a pretty good variety of sizes for different people, like what they want. Like I have, where'd she go? Like this is the one I'm working on now. Not this one, but a similar one. And this is like her full size, but she'll also have one that's like this big. And where is the wolf? This one. And like here's my wolf, but this is also, he has a little baby wolf that can be a keychain, and the keychain can also print down to like even smaller. And then I also have like non-flexy things, like boxes and like small like keychain things, like straw toppers or things like that. But I also have like full-size bookends and stuff like that. I use a FDM bamboo printer. Thank you. And yeah, Laura, it's a lot goes into it. It's very interesting. It was a big learning curve when I first started getting into this. I was like, oh man, what have I gotten into? But I was determined to do the thing. Yes, do it. Hey, okay, hold on. H3RB Herb? Would that be the correct way to say your name? But yeah, you should definitely get Nomad, and when you get your printer, start playing around with things and learning how to design your own stuff. It's super fun. I have some tutorials on Nomad up on my YouTube and stuff too, if those could help. Herbal, there you go. See, sometimes my brain doesn't work right with the different numbers and letters and things. Numbers and letters are hard sometimes. But yes, definitely recommend teaching and learning how to do sculpting. It's so fun. No problem. Oops, wrong way. That's the one I want. There we go. Oh, thanks for the hearts. And I'm making a flexi mermaid right now. And yep, all good in this Nomad sculpt, but yeah. There should be a title or something somewhere swimming around there when you join in. Thanks, Josh. It isn't free, but it's like $15 one-time fee, which I think is really, really reasonable for like how great of a program it is, honestly. It is very worth the money, in my opinion. Very affordable. Yep, it exports STL and OBJ, GLTF, and PLY, which I never use, and then also like the Nomad itself, but I usually export as STL or OBJ. Ooh, very cool. Yep, I design a lot of 3D print stuff, and I use pretty much Nomad for all of it, so I definitely recommend it if you want to try getting into designing more stuff for yourself. And yeah, Josh, that's valid. It definitely takes a while to sit and figure out how to do all this. Where did I miss? Why are you all the way down there? I think I just forgot that one when I was moving it at some point. Thank you for the hearts and for the follow. I appreciate it. Herbal, not really. Most designers like me have rules about like not remixing and changing up our files online, and you can get in trouble for that. And so most of the time it's kind of like you can either request the designer to make some changes for you or customizations, or depending on, some of designers have a licensing for their models to where they don't mind remixes and stuff and like tweaking and customizing some things. So you can always, it's always best to reach out to whoever made the model and see how they feel about different things if you're allowed to do that. Ooh, yeah, Laura, doing custom paint jobs on models is so fun. It's so pretty. I love seeing those kind of things. Oh, nice, Josh. Yeah, that's how my husband got into 3D designing, because he kind of helped me learn. Because he just started designing things that we needed around the house that were useful, and just picked up more and more. And then with my artistic side, I was like, hey, I want to learn how to do this. And so he helped me kind of get the concepts, and then I ran with it from there. Found me on Facebook. Awesome. Glad to hear, Sherry. Hey, Cross 3D. We are working on Mermaid today, which I don't know exactly when it will be out, but hopefully soon. Let's see. I want to rotate this a little bit more to help with that curve. It should be good. And thanks for the follow, DHR Ranch. Whoops. Okay. Her tail, her neck, her head on now. Yeah, Josh, a lot of my models, especially most of my flexies, have a multicolor paint job on them that I've done, like the little leopard here. I send those 3MF files out that can be multicolor printed. Yep, with the bamboo with AMS, exactly. So, especially most of my flexies and a lot of my other designs have that painted file included. And yes, Blue Dog, I 3D print all these things that I make. A dragon Kato. What is, hold on, let me look that up. Now I'm curious. Oh, yeah, the One Piece dragon. Yes. Yeah, I don't do anything from like other IP. Like animations and stuff, but like a similar, like kind of like Chinese type style dragon might be cool sometime. I tend to lean more towards like the Western style dragons, like these guys. A little more chunky, less snaky. Oh my gosh, Laura, that would be great. One day you'll get AMS, yep. Totally. Budgeting and making sure you have all the proper things and being wise about that is always important. AMS isn't necessary, it's just fun. Medieval fantasy dragons, exactly. And Josh, my files are all over the place now. They are on Cults 3D. I just got up on Fangs, which might be one of my favorite platforms so far with how their setup is and all that. I'm also on My Mini Factory. So yeah, basically if you go to the link that I have in my bio, I have links to all those different sites. I'm also on Patreon. I have not, Sherry. I feel like I've never really been into the Zodiac stuff. And so I feel like I don't have enough knowledge on like that area to really incorporate everything that I would want and to like really do all the different themes justice. Awesome, Josh. Appreciate it. Yep, pretty much. This will help me not activate my touchpad when I don't want it to. Which is a lot, because I am, like, I don't have a stable hand unless I'm resting on something. I'll get tired real fast. Yes, Sherry, a merman is definitely on my list. And a male fairy. I will probably start with my dragon characters. My other one is Eros, my main character that I like, who is this guy. So I want to do his humanoid version, and then I'll probably work from there to do the other male fantasy characters and creatures. Because someone was asking for a man fairy as well, because I've been working on my lady fairy. We gotta be inclusive around here. Thanks, Bestel. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, the AMS is so fun. And yes, you do hear 3D printer running. That is my bamboo running the, what is it doing right now? Running my wing tests. I actually finished my new head that I need to check on in a second when I finish these. And then I can get these running. Yeah, Josh, it's so annoying. I need to, I have a whole bunch I need to give to my niece and nephew. They decided that they want to, like, make a collage and stuff with it, so I was like, absolutely, go for it. Better than it going to the trash. And yes, let me grab my fairy in a minute. I'm very proud of her and her little variations, but I am also fixated on this little spot real quick. Hold, please. Okay. Okay. Now where? That one. That's that. And there it is. That one. And that should be good. Okay, here, let me grab Fairy. Y'all get a sneak peek, because I'm very excited about her. Save. Filament recyclers, yes. Aw, thanks, Blue Dog. And thank y'all for the follows. And JP Scenic, I will choose Nomad every day of the week. I don't have a lot of experience with Blender, but I tried it for a hot minute several years ago. And I hated it. I absolutely hated it. It was not intuitive at all. And like, I did it. I played around with it. Like, I made a little keychain model, and I was like, I'm never doing 3D sculpting again. And then my husband found Nomad and got me to try that. And I was like, oh, like this is actually way easier. That's just my personal experience and preferences, but that is my opinion. Okay. So here is my full-scale fairy with her wings. I love her. I'm so proud of her. And then, but wait, there's more. This is my medium-sized fairy. She also has little wings. She prints in place except for her wings stick on, whereas this girl, she's basically every body part is assembled on except for like the torso, and the wings are all in one piece, and like the arms, but the arms pop in, and the head and the hips and all that. And then we have one more because I'm extra and I have no self-control. We have the little bitty fairy, and she is 100% print in place and has a keychain loop in her head. And thanks, Scenic, I appreciate it. So they are adorable. I'm kind of obsessed. Oh, and here, and this is baby fairy at 70 or 70, at 75%, I think, is what she is. But she turned out so cute. My lighting here is so bad, but you'll get the idea. So I'm very excited about these. These come out on Patreon Tribes and Things on the 29th. Soon. I also have a full-sized fairy. This scale that does not have any of the like sculpted on clothing decorations, because these fairies at this scale fit in Barbie clothes. So I'm gonna dress her up for those photos to show y'all that you can find and shop for Barbie clothes and dress her up however you want. So I was like not excited about these at first. This was a patron suggestion and a Patreon vote winner. But like once she started coming together, I was like, I'm obsessed. I love this so much. So I'm very excited. Let's see. Okay, what should I do with her hair? Wait, no. I do want to do something different with her hair, but I also wanted to add little fins on her arms. Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate it. Yeah, go for it, Lorna. This is Nomad Sculpt. Not at the moment, Lorna. I have a pretty good little test team working with me right now. But every once in a while I do add new testers. So I will keep you in mind. Are you in the Patreon Discord yet? That's kind of where I touch base with most testers. And they're all Patreon members. Oops, there we go. Hey, thanks for the follows, guys. I appreciate it. Aw, thank you, Pokevirus. I appreciate it. Oh, gotcha, Lorna. Awesome. Discord. Message me on Discord again. Because life is crazy. I may have forgotten. And also, if you have a different name on there than on here, then I have a hard time keeping track of who is who. Yes, exactly. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I recognize your name. I just am so visual. Like, I think of profile pictures first. So when people have different profile pictures, I'm like, where did you come from? Who are you? I know I've talked to you. But yes, please message me. And help my brain remember that. Okay, here, let me get my wing test real quick. And my extra head that finished. Okie dokie. Yeah, makes sense. And no, you're good bringing it up here. Like I said, my brain is tired sometimes. And so you are always free to poke me and remind me about things that I forget, because I am quite forgetful sometimes. Alright, let's see. And her new head. Yeah, I think I like that better. She doesn't, like, her hair isn't as chunky in the back. And she still has some length on the front, more than the fairy does. A whole lot of forgetful. Yeah, dude, I feel that. Todd, this is a 12.9 inch screen. Yeah, Sherry, I've been taking, I started taking some supplements for some of my health issues, and I was like, oh man, I'm supposed to take these with dinner, but I keep forgetting. Turns out, one of the symptoms of being low in this supplement is forgetfulness. Like, this is not helping me. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh my gosh, July last year. So, okay, Lorna, you're gonna laugh because we were moving July last year, like I mentioned, but we moved And then we got settled in, and then I had health issues, and then all these other things happened, and family things, and my sister's wedding, and then we moved again. So you're like, oh yeah, you were moving, and I was like, yeah, like I've been moving all year. B12, Todd. So this one is not working because I put in that middle piece, I wasn't sure if that would work how I wanted it, but this moves properly. So I need to figure out how, I think, because I need to keep these not connected to each other. Oh yeah, exactly, Lorna. So I need to do, yeah, I know, Todd, I got a doctor working with me on it. Ugh, Sherry, that sucks. Yeah, I'm like, well, at least, like, if I feel better, then this will be great, but, you know, it could be worse. I have a lot of other issues going on, too, so it could be worse. So I think if I want to, I want to be able to pull it in more, I think, for the bird wing. Yep, B and D deficient. Yep, same. Yeah, I mean, I have celiac disease, so that pretty much guarantees you're gonna be D deficient. Almost always. So, like, aw, thanks for the gifts. I appreciate it. Yeah, exactly, Lorna. Yeah, see, Todd, I noticed that because like I said, I'm supposed to take my B earlier in the day. It suggests to take it with food so it absorbs better, but I keep forgetting. And all of my other supplements and things I take at night. And so I'll take it, but then the past few nights I've been like waking up at random times in the morning way sooner than I normally should. And I was like, I wonder if that's because of the bee. So I guess that I probably will. Aw, hi Addict. I appreciate you too. You're awesome. I'm sorry, I'm just like fiddling with this wing. I'm trying to get my brain to work properly about it. Because if it can go out and in, if it can go this way and up, and feathers here, and here, and here, and maybe here. I don't know. I'm gonna have to shop that a little bit more. Perfect. Thank you, Lorna, for the reminder. Yeah, see, no, I didn't know the B12 can make you wake up, so that makes sense. Because, like, I'll wake up, and I'm like, wow, why am I awake? And also, I have not gotten enough sleep, so I'm going to go back to bed. But I don't normally, like, wake up weird. And I was like, well, like, the 12 is supposed to, like, give me more energy and everything. So maybe that is messing with, like, my sleep cycle. So I will remember to take it earlier in the day now that I know that for sure. I appreciate that. Okie dokie. Alright, so I got her. Let's get little seashells or oh my goodness. Oh, you know what would be fun? Where are my flowers? Do not know. Hello? Flower, come home. This one? Let's do this one. Oh man, yeah, the thyroid stuff is awful. Yeah, we got stomach issues, we got nervous system issues, we got autoimmune issues, we got hip issues and joint issues. We got all the things over here. It's so fun. We're just out here doing our best, you know? Yes, we understand each other. Chronic illness people get it. I don't know if I like how those flowers look. I might try some other ones. What did I do for her top for the fairy? Just that one. Ooh, too much. Gia, I am making a mermaid right now. A flexi mermaid. Oh, thank you. I do have some tutorials on YouTube and stuff if you want to check them out. You can learn. I believe in you. I'm using Nomad Sculpt on the iPad. I didn't expect there to be a hole in these, but I kind of like it like that. Oh, thank you for the heart. I appreciate it. Yes, Attic 3D has the book nooks. And Jamie Diaz, I'm making a mermaid. Yeah, right, Sherry, it looks like pearls. Thanks for sharing. And I use Nomad Sculpt. Hey, Jewel, how are you doing? And thank you, Amy. Dude, you should learn 3D modeling. It's so fun. Nomad makes it pretty easy. I got some tutorials online to help you. For freezies. I'm glad you're doing great, Jewel. In Gia, I do not take commissions right now, actually. But I appreciate you asking. Legend, I'm using Nomad Sculpt. Awesome, Amy. Yeah, I believe I have the link to my YouTube channel on my link tree if you go to the link in my bio. Yay, Jewel, I'm so glad you like the horse. You're so welcome. Oh, thanks, Jewel. Oh, thanks, Gia and Amy. Perfect. Ooh, the Howling Wolf. Yay. Which one? Was it the Flexi, the Dice Tower, or the wall mount? There are multiples. The Flexi, I love him. He's one of my favorites. I love my little wolfies. They have a special place in my heart. Oh, thanks, Jewel. Okay. I'm gonna add some little scalies to her arm. Oh, thank you, Sherry. I work off a lot of the ideas from Patreon members too. Y'all also have like the best ideas. Y'all keep me inspired and motivated in trying new things. Yes, choose which yarn bowl you want. I had the suggestion also this week for a doggy yarn bowl, like similar to my cat one where it's playing with the yarn bowl. So that'll be a really fun one. It'll be very cute. Oh, thanks for the gifts. I appreciate it. And thanks for the follows. Oh my gosh, Amy, thank you. The Kitsune is like one of my favorites too. I love him so much. Oh, Shih Tzu for the yarn bowl? That would be cute. Pink, I'm using Nomad Sculpt. Yes, Alan, learn how to do the sculpting. I have some tutorials on YouTube. And Amy, you can just like on any of the posts, like comment or like private message me, either like on here or Patreon, any of my socials. You can just message me suggestions anytime if you're a Patreon member. And then I have like a whole master list that I pull from every month when I do my Patreon votes and when I just am going through deciding what models to make. No problem. A staffy baby dog? Hold on. I have a the bully breed, right? I have a pitty. I have American bully. Staffy is definitely on my list. Yes, they're so cute. Also, do y'all have any suggestions of what to do with her hair? I want to do something different, but I can't figure out what. I need to look up some hairstyles. That's why I'm like fiddling away at little details, trying to figure it out. Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate it. Longer hair? See, the only problem, I might be able to do that. Maybe? We'll see. Let me play around with it. Because the problem with the longer hair, with the angles I'm printing her at, like her shoulder, see, she has longer hair than the fairy, but I have to make it have clearance for her shoulders. And so I can maybe try and work it out, and it also has to like the angles and everything. So I can maybe work it out longer a little bit, but I can't do a whole lot longer than this. What about, what if I did like a braid or something? Maybe? Ooh, yeah. A braid crown and some seaweed and stuff. I like these ideas. I like these. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. So she already has her little pointy, finny ears. Oops. Ooh, pearl crown. That would be fun. Let's see. Should I do like a headband or like an actual round crown? Here, hold on. Let me get a Taurus instead. Just need to get a base for her. Around? Okay, great. thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. See, y'all, this is why I need to live stream more, because y'all give me so many good ideas. And I miss talking to y'all. Ooh, the pearl draping, yeah. Because I'm thinking, like, if I can do that, that kind of makes it look like braiding a little. And we're gonna work on it. And then, whoops, come back. And then come back the other direction. So that looks kind of seaweedy, wrappy, right? And then we'll add a little pearls. I think down more, yeah, I want it to be around her head more. And I'll pour little bangs in. Oh, thanks, Jewel. Ooh, a tiara. Yeah, we're gonna work in like this little weaving and some pearls. Ooh, starfish. Yeah, like on the top maybe. And then like pearls. Make it a little thinner. And then let's do sphere. Thanks for the follows, guys. I appreciate it. Save. Good night, Jewel. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. I'm glad to see you. Oh, yay, thank you. I'm glad you like it. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate it. Let's see. Yay, thanks, Sherry. Jess, I'm not sure. It might be next month. Sometime in June, hopefully. Oh, yay, Jess, I'm so glad you like him. Alrighty. And let's see, let's add some little pearls. Oops. Yes, right? I thought it was a nice little detail touch. Helps bring her all together. She has like the little pearl necklace over detailing it together too. I'm going. I'm flying. Oh, thanks, guys. I'm so glad you're liking her. It makes me excited. Oops. Oops. Huzzah. I think she's done. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Save her. Do. Oh man, this is gonna be so fun. Okay, let's see what pieces need to go where though. That needs to go with that. That goes there. My channel on YouTube is KE Creations, spelled the same way it's spelled here. I also have a link to it in my bio if you go look at that link tree. For sure, no problem. Let's see. Tube, we can delete her horns. And we delete that. All of her head is good. Her torso, her arm has all the pieces. I'll save all this, get rid of all the extra junk. Country Cut, this is Nomad Sculpt. those. There, now we have a much simpler file to work with. Huzzah. Okay, torso. Clone. Save. Yep, it's on the iPad. Join all that. Let's decimate. Mirror, so we got the arm there correctly. Save. OBJ. Export. I pretty much create those. Either I sculpt them by hand or I have some different texture brushes and things that I've made. Oh yeah, no worries. You can ask all the questions you want. I'm happy to help. But yeah, there's definitely a pretty big learning curve. Like here, after this uploads, I'll show you. Like the hair texture, all this, like I just sculpted in with like my clay brush. Like that. And like these little circles here, those are all different shapes. But then like that weaving texture is a brush that I made, like that brush. Like these little scales, these are a brush texture that I have, things like that. Oh, gotcha, Amy. Yeah, those conversion rates, they suck sometimes. But hopefully eventually. Join. Oh, thanks, Country. Yeah, I have some, like I was telling them, I have some tutorials and stuff on YouTube too that you can check out that might help. And you're always free to like ask me questions and things like that. Yep, done with her, Sherry. So now I got a test printer. And then her arm, clone, join. That's only 300. Oh, thanks, Sherry. Yeah, exactly, Country Cut. That's why I started putting some out. Because I was like, there's not a lot, you know? Or if they did, there are, but there's not a lot of tutorials, especially for like, you know, like the 3D printing stuff specifically that I make. Or the, you know, like the flexies like these and all that. So I try to help people understand all that a little better if I can. Exactly. Yes, I have some tutorials on the flexi joints. I want to do some more that are actually more in depth too. Ooh, Sherry, I have a gargoyle. Hold on, let me grab him because he's one of my favorites. Here's my gargoyle. You know, I really need to do a baby version of him. He can sit up like that. He got his big wings. Aw, awesome, Country. I appreciate that. Yeah, hopefully I'll help y'all out. The gargoyle came out last September. So he's not on the included with the Patreon anymore, but he's on Colts 3D and things. And you can buy him, and if you're on one of the memberships, you get a discount when you buy him and the commercial usage. Oh, thanks for the hearts. Alrighty, I think those are all the parts. I got her tail, I got her head, arm, torso, arm connector. It's gonna be the same as the other one. Let me think, how long have I been on here? Like 2 hours? I'm excited about her. She's so cool. I'm very happy. This is the app that I first used, pretty much, and it's the one that has been still carrying me through and doing really well for me, so I definitely recommend it. It's good for beginners. It's pretty intuitive when you're kind of getting into 3D sculpting, but it also has a lot of more complex capabilities, so like it does everything I really need it to. Okay. Nope, it's not a subscription. It's a one-time $15 USD fee in the App Store, and you don't have to do a subscription for it, which is great. You know what? Looking at her, I'm gonna make this tailpiece a little bigger because I am impulsive. Let's make this a little bigger. I know, right? It's a great deal. It's a really great app. Alrighty. I like the balance of that tail a little more, I think. Ooh, no. Werewolf is on my list now, though. Now that I've started doing some more humanoid ones, werewolf is definitely on my list. Okay, there we go. This tail I like better. Ooh, yeah, werewolf for your bookshelf. Yeah, werewolf stuff will be fun. Alright. What's up, Hawk? Okay. Alrighty, I think I'm gonna get off on here for the night and go chill since I got her done and I can give my brain a break. Thank you. But hopefully I can get back on streaming more often like this because it's so fun and I am so productive when I work with y'all. So it's a win-win all around. So yeah, I will talk to y'all hopefully soon again. And thanks so much for the help. Their neck clip onto? The neck clips onto this ball joint right there. It's like this one. Dude, I know, Hawk. But yes, I will talk to y'all later. And I appreciate you, and I hope y'all have a good rest of your night. So have a good night. Bye.